You see, I'm on that gutter shit, I come straight out that oven mix. Key-Dot, don't need you to know my government.
Yo, what's good, y'all? Welcome back to the channel, Kicking with Key. What you know good, if it's good you looking for, then it's the place for sure. Now look, this story time about, a serious story time about how God saved my life and how he saved that man's life. Because we could have been in complete different circumstances than we are now. I don't know how he doing now or what he into now, but I know for sure God definitely saved my life. I don't glorify these story times or nothing like that. I just like to tell my story. I got a little bit of history, funny story, crazy stories, or whatever the case may be. But I'm just trying to add y'all into it. So this story time about how I used to be into it with this dude named Pretty Tony. And I think his name was Calvin. It could have been Craig, it could have been Calvin. I'm 90% sure it's Calvin. But him and Pretty Tony, I used to get into it with them a lot. And it got to the point where it was on site. Every time we seen each other, it was on site. Now, me and Calvin beef stemmed from some MySpace shit, I believe. Now, this time I was in Port Huron. I was around 14, 15 years old. So I know y'all heard the story about how me and Chubby Deuce got robbed by a 9-year-old for our weed and all of that. Well, this got something to do with my homie Chubby Deuce. So me and Chubby Deuce, we was coming from my crib one day. I think we was actually going to see my homie Juju, which I got a crazy story about Juju, how me and him got into it because he was going, I'll tell y'all that story. But I think we was finna pull up on Juju. So I used to stay in the Rivertown Greens apartment complex. We gotta take the cut from Rivertown Greens. We gotta go to Golden Crest. So we go up the main road. I forget the name of that street. I think it was 10th Street. I could be wrong, man. It's been years since I've been in Port Huron. But we take the cut from our crib. We go on to Golden Crest. Just so happened, we see Pretty Tony, Calvin, and Nate people. So how they used to roll around, they used to roll around with backpacks on. And in their backpacks, they used to have like hammers, screwdrivers, knives, whatever the case. Cause they not fighting fair. That was their little motto. We ain't fighting fair. Y'all wanna fight, it's cool. We ain't scared to fight. But take that chance. You might get poked with something, you might get hit with something, you might get stabbed with something. That was their motto. And me and Chubby Deuce used to box. You know what I'm saying? I just used to fight a lot. So we run into them. They like, oh yeah, as soon as they seen us, they get the unzipping their coats or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Pulling up their pants, because you know we wore stupid, dumb, big-ass clothes back then. I don't know why. That shit is ridiculously awful. But they get to pulling up their clothes, you know, they pants, we pulling up our shit. We like, what up? You know what I'm saying? So it's just me and Chubby Deuce. It's like 3 or 4 of them, right? Maybe like 5. So when we see them, they like, yeah, what up? They going into their backpacks or whatever. Me and Calvin, we faced Calvin and Chubby Deuce going back and forth. They like, man, what you keep beefing with my nigga for? Like, I ain't finna let y'all jump in. Cause I don't even think this was Chubby Deuce beef. This was my shit. But he just was rocking with me. So they going back and forth. I just fire. I just take off. I'm like, man, I'm tired of talking. We going back and forth, whatever. I'm already scared. I'm anxious already. Like, I don't like to be feeling like that. Cause like, if we gonna do it or we not. Like, you know what I mean? I don't want to be sitting there fighting and going back and forth, arguing with you. My butterflies and my adrenaline is going. Like, it's fight or flight. You know what I mean? And I'm scared, so I'm taking off. I go right in this shit. You know what I'm saying? That spark a melee. So we get the rumbling or whatever. I told you it's just me and Chubby Deuce. So anytime one of them run up on us, we got to stay on the move. So I sparked him. What's up? I'm running up on him. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to throw with him. They instantly get in the backpack. They get to going, pulling out hammers. We like, oh, shit. So me and Chubby Deuce on the move, right? We ain't running, but we kind of like backpedaling, moving back and forth. You know what I'm saying? They get close to us, swinging them hammers and stabbing the screwdrivers. We got to duck and, oh, you know what I'm saying? We doing this and getting back. And every time they get close, back up. You know what I'm saying? We dancing, back up, you know? Because we ain't trying to get hit with no hammers or no, you know what I'm saying? The scuffle lasts about 30, 40 seconds, maybe 50 seconds or whatever. We get up out of there. fight, break up, you know what I'm saying? We ain't bleeding or nothing like that. We cool. We go holla at Juju. This shit was easy. Fast forward, I used to record a lot at the studio. Shout out DJ Ill Lee, man, one of the dopest DJs. I don't care. One of the dopest engineers in Michigan. I don't know what he doing now. I know he should be somebody's top producer getting paid millions. He was a dog. DJ Ill Lee, man, y'all look him up. I don't know, he fired. But anyway, Scotty, my homeboy Silius, he used to pay for my studio time and his brothers, everybody, because that's how much he believed in us. But we couldn't smoke in Lee crib because it was in his basement. So we go outside, I gotta go. I'm smoking squares at the time, horrible. I'm 14, 15 smoking squares. I step outside, who walking up the street? Pretty Tony and Calvin. I'm like, man, I can't dodge these niggas. And as soon as they see me, it's like they was triggered. They trigger was my face. You know what I'm saying? Whenever they seen my face, they was mad, seeing red, ready to go. Soon as he seen me, he like, y'all, come on, right? I'm like, come on. You know what I'm saying? All right, this is what you want to do again. Come on. So we get to squaring up again. Lee come out, he like, nah, man, y'all ain't doing this in front of my crib or whatever, right? Because we doing this for like 10 seconds. We steady inching towards each other. We steady, you know what I'm saying? It's like, because I really don't even know why we got a problem. I really don't even want to fight you. But you just want to fight me, I guess. So I got to, all right, come on. We finna, I guess. You know, Lee like, nah. So I'm like, thank you, Lee, because I don't know what this crazy nigga got in his backpack for me. You know what I'm saying? I know a hammer or a fucking extension cord was going to come from out of there. I don't know, man. It's like a magician. He just used to pull shit out of there like the magic hat. I don't know what was. Anyway, they break it up. So now, this is how God saved my life and his life. I'm chilling with Flo. Free my nigga Flo. I'm chilling with Flo. I'm chilling with Lil Rob. I'm not sure if Chubby Deuce was there or not, but I remember us three for sure. And one of them had like a little deuce 5, no clip. You had to put the bullet in the top and the head, cock it back to, you know, to be able to shoot it. So we passing it around, looking at it, because we teenagers, you know what I'm saying? So we checking it out. And just so happened that day, I'm like, man, let me hold it, right? I want to tote the little deuce. So I forget whose it was. I think it was Lil Rob's. He like, bro, go ahead, tote that thing, you know? So I tuck it, I'm towing it. We just mobbing. We ain't on nothing crazy. I don't even need this. I don't know why I even have this. You know what I'm saying? This ain't what we was on, but for this day, I'm rocking it. So we walking through the projects. And I forget where we was going, and we was either going to hoop, we was going to meet somebody, or we was going to chill with some girls, most likely. Whatever. So all of a sudden, while we walking through the projects, who pull up on us in a car? Fucking Pretty Tony. Like, nigga, get a life. You know what I'm saying? Get a life. It's like your whole mission is to find me and do something like, golly, bro. But anyway, they pull up on us in a whip, and they hop out. And as soon as they see me, Pretty Tony, y'all, come on, y'all. I'm like, oh my God, here we go, right? So it was a lot of them, and it was only 3 of us. So Rob and Flo like, what y'all want to do? I'm like, bro, it's whatever. Before they getting out the car, they coming up to us. They was probably like 10 feet away from us. They walking up. So in the midst of that, we like, what y'all want to do? What y'all want to do? They like, we could either fight them all and get whooped, or we can take off, you know what I'm saying? Beat our feet. I don't think they was trying to get whooped, because I know, hey, I wasn't trying to get whooped. Hey, look at me. I was not trying to get whooped. I don't care who try to be as tough as they want to be. Getting jumped don't feel good at all. Nobody like I've been jumped is whack. I'm telling you, you get kicked in the ribs and that shit whack. Especially getting overpowered, jumped if you don't fall, like that shit is whack. So I'm like, nah. I don't want to get jumped. So what we doing? We taking, we gone? Okay, we gone. The devil on my shoulder was like, hey, you got the deuce on you. You don't have to run from them, right? Before we left, I knew that it wasn't on safety. I knew it wasn't on safety because I took it off safety. I don't know why, but that's what I did. I chose to take it off safety. I knew a shot. As soon as, so I take off, the devil on my shoulder say, do not run from them. The angel on my shoulder like, bro, don't do it, right? So in the midst of that, I just go with the middle in between. I'm like, I'm gonna run and I'm gonna shoot it, right? So while I'm running, I turn around, I pull it out, I turn around to run. While I'm running away, like 5 feet from him, I pull it out, I look back and point at him. Thank you, Lord God. I point at him and pull the trigger. It don't budge. It don't go off. I pull it at least 3-4 times. While I'm running. I'm not aiming. I'm not looking back or like I'm looking back. I'm not aiming. I just turn around, look back, pull it. It don't go off. Pull it. It don't go off while I'm still running. I turn my head. I keep going. I catch up. I put it back while I'm running. They like, yo, what happened? It looked like you know what I'm saying? I'm like, no, it ain't go off. I'm like, I know I took it off safety once we got, you know what I'm saying, away. I'm like, I know I took it off safety. I don't know why it didn't go off, right? I take it out. I look at it. It was not on safety. It was not on safety. I'm like, I told y'all I wasn't on safety. The gun just so happened to jam. They have shot this gun a couple times. Just all you got to do is put it in the head, cock it back, bah, it go off. You put the safety on, you know, you take it off, bah, it go off. Just so happened to jam when I tried to point this at this man and pull the trigger. That was God. God intervened in my life and in his, because what if that did go off? What if I would have hit somebody? That would have been over with for the rest of my life. At 15 years old, I would have took somebody's son, somebody's brother. You know what I'm saying? I'm pretty sure he was around my age or a little bit older. I'm sure he a father now. That's over with. All that is gone. Y'all know I got a lot of kids. All of that is gone. Like that was God. And I just wanted to tell that story because life can change in an instant, like in a split second decision, and your whole life can go on a total different path. Like free my boy Flo, he doing life right now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like just like that. Like I got a couple people I know doing life, and that's why I'm not glorifying these stories. I'm just saying like that's what happened to me, and I just thank God that wasn't the route that I took. And man, that's crazy. I was just thinking about that. Like, man, I wonder how he doing. Like last time I heard it, I think he might have been, you know what I'm saying, locked up. If he is, free him. But this was years ago, so hopefully he is a free man. Hopefully he doing good. Like, you know, Lil Rob, hope all y'all boys doing good, man. Flo, I'm gonna send you some pics soon and some bread. I want you to know that. I ain't forgot about you, boy. But yeah, man, just make better decisions, man. Don't think so quick. Like impulsive, when you think impulsively, the worst happen. When you think impulsively, the worst happen, man. Like always think through it, and always have that angel on your shoulder. If you gonna have that devil, at least listen to that angel, man. Cause I could have just turned around and just thought I was Rambo and just made sure, you know. But I listened to both. No, don't run. You got the deuce. Nah, boy, get up out of here. Don't do that. All right, I'm gonna run and use the, you know. So I just thank God for that moment, man. And just use your brains, man. Life too short. Life too short, man. But that's Kicking with Key, man. That's another story time. I just wanted to tell that story. I don't know. It was sitting on my spirit, I guess. I just wanted to get that off. And if y'all like this story, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, bro. Bro, hit the like button, man. I'll be getting a couple little views, but yo, hit that like button. And I'll be seeing like 35% of people ain't subscribed. Like, come on, man. I'm just trying to make it to 100. Not 100K, just 100, man. So I can keep these stories coming if I feel the need that people is reciprocating the love that I'm trying to give out to y'all, you know. But if you did like this, make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Come join the kickback, and I'll see y'all boys again, man. Word. Love, man.
Nigga, I'm a dog. I know you see me shining big. Passes all behind us, bossing up, can't win. Grinding, now they came up. Now them bitches trying to find us. Consequences, no reminders. Once